Okay. Okay. All right, so we got priest and then priest on the bottom, damsel and father. Okay, and then I was looking at what was behind priest, but we will get to that. Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. So first of all, we're gonna talk about your pre-shuffle. Why your pre-shuffle was so funny to me? Cause like your cards, they were like the whole time I was shuffling the cards, waiting for them to speak, Capricorn, all they kept saying is, it don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. And I'm like, why are they not talking? Why are they not telling me like what to do? And they just kept saying, it don't matter, it don't matter. And finally it was like, it don't matter, boo boo. And I was like, okay, I got it. So I just stopped and I think I did 3 pre-shuffles on you guys using 2 separate decks, and all of them said the same thing, like it don't even matter where you pull us from. And you know, the reason why it didn't matter, Capricorn, is that it's because I saw that you were somebody else. The move on is so swiftly that it didn't even matter. That was like, it don't matter. It just pull us. It don't matter. It don't matter. Pull us. I was like, okay, I see what's up. So that was kind of funny to me. But anyway, Capricorn, so in your pre-shuffle, like I could see that like some of you all like have someone like you refuse to walk away from, or them you, okay? It's like this person feels, Capricorn, or you feel like, you know, this person completes you, or you feel like this person or this person feel like you complete them, you know. And, you know, I could see that, you know, you make this person feel balanced in a way, or they make you feel balanced in a way. This is where Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and Cancer was very prominent, but Scorpio and Pisces was there as well. Okay. Oh, and Leo too. Leo showed up too. Leo was prominent too, Capricorn. But you know, here's the thing about this shuffle. It was like someone else has like come out of conflict and they are moving on. Somebody else, we got one person that can't let go. They feel like you balance them, you complete them or whatnot. But the other person is like, I'm done. Bye. Move on. Like the move on just felt like swiftly, and your cards were just like, it don't matter where you pull us from. It don't matter what you do. It don't matter, boo boo. The move on is real, you know, for somebody here. And it's like the person that's moving on, Capricorn, it's like they know exactly what they want. And the other person don't want to walk away. But yet, I could also see that like the person who don't want to walk away, I don't know who it is, excuse my French, but they came out with some very ignorant ways about them. And it's like, change that if you want to be with me. That's what I feel like. How, like, what? It's like you can't be stupid and want me. Pick one. That was the energy coming off of it. You know, somebody just came off like, and then I also felt the energy of like, don't nobody else even want like their childish ass. I don't know who this is, Capricorn. This could very well be you. I'm just giving you the energy off of this. Hey, it is what it is. But it was like somebody childish ass, you know, just like, you know, they are out of options because don't nobody else even want them, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that's why they feel like you are the one that complete them. You are the one that balance them, because nobody else want the little childish ass, little ignorant self. That's just the energy that came off. And it's like, something gotta change. You can't act like this and still want to be with me. So it was like, Capricorn, I just feel like the move on was just like whatever. It was whatever. It's quick, it's swift, it's the cutoff is real. Capricorn for you was somebody else. But I also feel like Capricorn, like they may try to like come in, with an offer, but I just felt like, Capricorn, you was somebody else, like you got better plans for yourself. Like someone, is looking for something more solid. Like someone who is like more their equal or something. It's like you got big plans and you're not taking anything less. I felt that. Virgo came up here, fire came up here, especially Sagittarius, which I can see that up here too. And it's just like, exactly what you want, Capricorn. You or somebody else, and you ain't trying to hear shit. Nothing. Nada. Zip. Zilch. Okay. Listen. But I also could see in another shuffle that some of you all may have something new popping off here. Like I said, with an Aquarius, or any other air sign. Libra, Gemini, remember, was prominent too. Or something new popping off with an earth sign, Taurus and Virgo, remember, was very prominent. And also I picked up too, Capricorn, that it felt like, now I don't know if these two situations are related or not, but I was able to pull the information that some of you all may have somebody that want to like apologize to you about something. But it's a lie, Capricorn, and it's manipulative. Like I said, I don't know if these two situations have anything to do with each other, but this person coming with this apology, no. It's not sincere. It's not real. They are a liar, especially if this is a female fire sign, specifically Sagittarius, any air sign, specifically Aquarius, and any water sign, especially a younger water sign, I was able to see. Okay. For a lot of you, this is going to be a female, but not necessarily. They just probably act like a female, if that makes sense. Okay. So, yeah. I was able to see that too. Okay. And maybe this person coming in with this apology, this is who you have been fighting with and have not been able to come together with. This does not necessarily have to be a love relationship, because I did see somebody coming in with an apology and it didn't really feel like it was connected to one another, or the two that part of the reading felt different to me, like it had a different vibe to me. So this may be a whole different entire situation, Capricorn, but maybe that's who you have been fighting up here with. And this is the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces that want to come in with this apology and come out of conflict with you, and it's probably been on their mind for a while. Again, this can be also an air sign too coming in with this, yeah. But this Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Capricorn, I don't know who's mixed with what, but they do feel some type of way and they are hurt. I can see it here and I can see it here. I can see it in two different directions. Um, and somebody possibly have been think. Now I'm right here in the middle. Someone here possibly have been thinking about how can they come together with you due to this fighting over here. How can they come together with you and start over? Fire and air, possibly earth. Okay. Because this person, they just feel some type of way about how things have been going or how they all went down. This could be friend, family, or lover, because we do have father here as one of the archetypes here. Okay. Maybe you had been dealing with someone here, Capricorn, or you are the one, Capricorn, who just wanted too much control over a situation, trying to act like somebody's parent. If this is not a parent that you have been in conflict with, somebody just trying to, extort some type of authority over your life that you were just not having, or you are not having it, and you guys are butting heads. You're not having. It's like you're not my mama, you're not my daddy, like a kata, a skirt. So it's like, you know what, well, bye. It's like, you know what, well, bye. Well, just bye then. Bye. I'll see you later. Skirt. So maybe, I don't know. Maybe this is the person coming in with this apology. But in all honesty, I do not feel that this apology is legit. I don't. And I got that from the pre-shuffle. Okay? Capricorn, maybe somebody trying to, like, save you, and you like, I don't need to be saved, like I can save myself. What? I don't need you to save me. I'm okay. Or vice versa. Maybe somebody wants you to save them, and you like, what? You got 2 hands and 2 feet. I don't need to save you from nothing. You can work just like you can work just like I can. You can work just like I can. Hello? You can work just like I can. Or you can do whatever, just like I can. We possibly got somebody here trying to act like the damsel, wanting somebody to save them, or what have you. If this is not, relationship wise, somebody wanting someone to, take care of them here with the damsel. And that can be a form of control. That can be a form of control. I have I have known people to lock people down with children and in marriages and try to force them to take care of them right here. Okay? So absolutely, the damsel can be the one acting this way right here. Okay? Wanting someone to, this is about control right here, Coming off like this, we got the priest here. Let me look at all of these together real quick. Capricorn. Some of y'all's parents, they got some real, especially if this has been a brawl between you and your parents. Some of them believe that you should be living your life in a certain type of way here, by a certain type of tradition here. And it's like, no. I'm a grown man or I'm a grown woman and I want to live my life like this, or I want to do things like this. When this priest here come into play, I feel like this is about somebody wanting someone else to live their life in the way that they see fit, like a tradition or something here. or this damsel could be the one wanting someone, this person right here, to live by tradition or something. And this man is telling this woman, like, no, I don't have to do things like this, or I don't want to do things like that. I don't want to live my life like that. And, I don't want to take care of you. I don't want to save you. You know what I'm saying? And she like, no, but that's the way it's supposed to be, or something like that. Because behind that, we got the goddess. Want to be taken care of here, living by tradition or something. That's possibly what all this fighting been up here all about. Somebody's like, no, I don't want to go by that. So this can be about traditional relationships, traditional family beliefs here. Yeah, absolutely. Tradition within relationships. They say that a man is supposed to take care of a woman, or in some traditions, a woman is to marry by a certain age, or what have you. And like I said, I have even seen people tie people down in marriages and with children to force this right here, so they can live like this right here. Okay, forcing tradition or something. But somebody else like, it don't even matter, boo-boo. Bye. I don't have time for your games, okay? So, and behind goddess, we got trickster. I just feel like whoever is coming in with this apology, it's not real. It's not real. They are probably still up to the same old ways. And, whether this be a friend or whatever, and it has absolutely nothing to do with this. This could just be something that maybe happened on your job. I don't know. But wherever this apology is coming from, what I saw and what I felt was that it is not sincere. Okay? There you go, Capricorn. Okay, again, I don't know who doing what. I don't know who's mixed with what. I don't know. Only thing I can do is come here and give it to you straight. Be a straight shooter. That's all I can do. Okay, Capricorn. All right, baby. Cause it don't even matter, boo boo. All right, Capricorn. I'll see y'all later. Bye.